Every woman, no matter how much she says she loves her man, does this one thing. And if you don't see it, it will slowly tear the relationship apart. The strange thing is, most men don't even realize it's happening until it's too late. Here's the truth. Once you understand the psychology behind it, everything suddenly clicks. You'll finally know why she pulls away at the exact moment you feel closest, why she questions you when everything seems fine, and why she challenges you in ways that don't make sense on the surface. This isn't theory. This is real human behavior, and it plays out in countless relationships. If you've ever wondered why she suddenly shifts from warmth to distance, why she pushes you when you're already giving your best, or why she seems to test you at the most random times, this is the answer. Stick around, because if you miss it, you'll keep falling for the same traps again and again. And before we get deeper, let me just say this. If you're watching right now and you haven't subscribed yet, you're missing out. Hit that button, because these breakdowns might just save your relationship. Now let's get into it. The one thing every woman does, whether she admits it or not, is test the strength of her man. It's not something she plans out. It's not something she writes in her diary. It's a subconscious instinct. She needs to know if the man she's chosen is someone she can lean on when the storms of life hit. Because here's the reality. Attraction fades when there's no respect. And respect is born in those moments when she presses against you, not to destroy you, but to see if you can hold steady. Think about it like this. Imagine you're on a bridge. You can walk across it fine, no problem. But every once in a while, you'll stomp your foot, lean a little to the side, shake the railing, just to make sure it's sturdy. That's what women do with men. They test the foundation, not because they want it to collapse, but because they need to feel safe on it. One man I knew thought he was in the perfect relationship. She was caring, affectionate, always there. Until one night, out of nowhere, she said, "I don't even know if this is working anymore." His heart sank. He panicked. He begged. He promised to do better. He started chasing her emotionally. And within a few weeks, the relationship was done. Looking back, he realized that moment wasn't her saying she didn't love him. It was her way of stomping the bridge. She wanted to see if he could remain calm, grounded, and strong, or if he would break under the weight of her words. And when he broke, she lost the very thing she was looking for, security. Every woman does this. Sometimes it looks like a sharp comment, sometimes it looks like distance, sometimes it's silence, sometimes it's questioning your decisions or your direction, and the mistake men make is thinking it's cruelty. It's not cruelty, it's instinct. The women who never test their men aren't women who are easier to love. They're women who don't care enough to see if the man is strong. Indifference is worse than testing, because testing means she still wants reassurance that you are the man she believed you to be. Here's the important part. When these moments happen, most men collapse. They argue, they beg, they explain themselves endlessly. They get angry. They take it personally. They do everything except the one thing that actually works, remaining calm, steady, and unshaken. Let's make it simple. When she questions you, don't meet her with panic. Pause, breathe, respond with calm confidence. Not arrogance, confidence. Show her you heard her, but show her that you're not breaking just because she threw a storm at you. When she pulls away emotionally, don't smother her with texts and calls. Don't chase. That only confirms her fear that you're dependent on her mood. Instead, continue with your life. Show her through your actions that you are steady whether she's clinging to you or keeping her distance. That steadiness is what makes her trust you. When she challenges your decisions, don't immediately backpedal. If you know you're on the right path, hold it. Respectfully, calmly, but firmly. She may not like it in the moment, but deep down, she'll respect it. Because what she's really asking is, are you a man who bends every time I push? Or are you someone I can lean on when the world pushes harder? The painful truth is, many men don't see these moments for what they are. They think, She's changing. She doesn't love me anymore. She's cruel. But the reality is, she hasn't changed. She's revealing the side of female psychology that most men never learn about. Attraction without respect is empty, and respect is only built when she sees you can handle her storms. It's not about being perfect. It's not about never getting emotional. It's about showing her that your emotions don't control you, that your center doesn't collapse the moment she leans on it. And when you can do that, she feels something deeper than just attraction. She feels safe. That's the difference between a relationship that fades after the first rush of romance and one that grows stronger with time. Because passion will fluctuate, affection will come and go, but respect is the anchor, and the anchor is tested, always. So remember this, the one thing every woman does is test her man. Not to hurt him, but to see him. Not to weaken him, but to reveal his strength. If you fail to recognize this, you'll keep stumbling into the same patterns: resentment, chasing, losing yourself. But if you see it for what it is and you hold steady, you'll unlock something very few men ever reach: the deep, unshakable trust of a woman who knows she can lean on you. And that's when everything changes. Before we continue with the next part of this video, if you've made it this far and you're still watching without subscribing, now's the time. Don't put it off. Hit that button because in the second half, I'll reveal how these tests evolve, how they become more subtle over time, and the exact responses that make a woman's respect for you grow instead of fade. You see, every woman, no matter her background, no matter her personality, has moments where she will test the strength of her man. And here's the shocking part. Most men fail these tests without even realizing it. These aren't just little quirks or random mood swings. They are deliberate signals, conscious or subconscious, designed to reveal who you really are beneath the surface. The mistake most men make is they treat these moments like annoyances. They roll their eyes, argue back, or give in out of frustration. But what a man doesn't realize is that these very moments define how she sees him long term. They tell her whether you're a man she can respect or just another guy she can control. Think about this for a moment. A woman doesn't respect a man she can control. She may use him, she may tolerate him, but she will never deeply admire him. And when admiration disappears, desire goes with it. That's why so many men wake up one day and wonder why the intimacy is gone, why she pulls away, or why she's suddenly looking elsewhere. It's not because she stopped loving you, it's because she stopped respecting you. Here's the truth: respect fuels attraction. A woman may find you physically appealing at first, but if she cannot respect how you carry yourself, if she cannot look at you as a man of stability, strength, and direction, her attraction will fade faster than you can imagine. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly does she do to test you? What is this universal behavior that every woman does? Let's break it down. One of the most common ways is through small challenges. She might question your decisions, not because she cares about the decision itself, but because she wants to see how you respond. Do you collapse and second-guess yourself? Or do you stand firm and calmly explain your reasoning? That small moment, that tiny interaction, tells her volumes about who you are as a man. Other times, she may create emotional distance. She pulls away, not because she's lost interest, but because she wants to know if you will crumble without her validation. Will you chase desperately? Will you panic and lose composure? Or will you hold steady, secure in who you are, regardless of her shifting moods? Every woman does this to her man. It's her way of measuring whether you're built on shaky ground or on solid rock. But here's the problem. Most men don't recognize these moments for what they are. They see them as unfair, unnecessary, even manipulative. And yes, sometimes they are. But underneath it all, they serve a purpose. She wants to feel safe with you. She wants to know that if life gets difficult, you won't fall apart. That when challenges come, you won't run or hide. When she does this, what she's really asking is, can I trust you? Can I lean on you? Can I hand you my heart without fear that you'll break under pressure? If you fail those tests repeatedly, her subconscious concludes that the answer is no. And when that happens, the relationship slowly begins to die. Now I want to make something clear. This doesn't mean you should treat her with coldness, arrogance, or cruelty. That's not strength. It's insecurity dressed up as toughness. Real strength is calm. Real strength is steady. Real strength is when you don't need to overreact. You don't need to prove yourself. You don't need to win every argument. Instead, you stay grounded, like a mountain unmoved by the winds. That's what she's looking for. That's what every woman is subconsciously searching for. This is where most men get it completely wrong. They think the way to keep a woman is through constant appeasement, agreeing with everything, giving in, sacrificing their dignity just to keep her happy. But that approach doesn't inspire love, it inspires contempt. She doesn't want to be the one leading the dance. She wants to feel your frame, your presence, your steady leadership guiding her without forcing her. And when you finally understand this, everything clicks. Suddenly, her behavior makes sense. The arguments, the mood swings, the distance, all of it becomes clear. It's not random chaos, it's a pattern. It's her way of asking, "Are you strong enough to be my man?" Let me ask you this. How many times have you argued with her, thinking she just wanted to win, when really, she was testing if you would lose control? How many times have you felt her pull away, and instead of remaining calm, you chased and smothered her, proving that she holds all the power? If you're honest, maybe it's happened more times than you'd like to admit. And that's okay, because today, you finally see the truth behind her actions. Now here's where you need to pay attention. Once you master this dynamic, everything changes. She respects you differently. She looks at you differently. She feels differently around you. Attraction isn't something you have to force. It flows naturally because she feels secure in your strength. But the opposite is also true. If you fail this over and over, the attraction drains out of her like water from a leaking bucket. No matter what you buy her, no matter how much you provide, she won't feel that spark anymore. So the choice is yours. Will you continue to stumble blindly, or will you finally stand tall and see these moments for what they truly are? Opportunities to show her that you are a man worth respecting, a man worth following, and a man worth loving deeply. And before we wrap this up, let me leave you with one last thought. A woman's love is like fire. It can warm you, inspire you, and bring incredible passion into your life. But without boundaries, without strength, that same fire will burn you alive. Every woman does this to her man, but it's not meant to destroy. It's meant to reveal. Reveal whether you're built for the fire or whether you'll turn to ash. If you found this eye-opening, don't just let it fade. Hit that subscribe button right now. Because if you're not subscribed, you're going to miss the lessons that could save your relationship, protect your heart, and transform your life as a man. You've made it this far, which tells me you're serious. Don't hesitate. Subscribe, and let's keep building you into the man you are meant to be.